up, my fellow domainers?
Yo.
Now, you might be asking yourself, hold on, how do I do this? Is it this one? You might be asking yourself, why does Avery look like this? I feel like you can guess why I look like this. I feel like you can guess why I have a champion... What's this? Necklace?
Necklace,
I
yeah.
feel like that's kind of girly to say necklace.
A champion bling.
It's chain. It's a chain. It's a champion
champion
chain.
bling.
That's what
It's
I meant.
bling. It's bling.
So, hey, by the way, domain community, we, as in you and me, are the champions of the first ever Flock League. How does that feel? You soak it in. I'm going to soak it in. I got all kinds of stuff planned for tonight, baby. How about it? Come on, get in the comments. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Flock League win, you know it. Look, I'm going all out, baby. Hey, some of this is gonna make it in the video too, because we're gonna do a couple things tonight. But I've got to be like this. I got to be in this mode the entire night. So
My shirt didn't come in time.
no, we do have a shirt for Nathan. The real question is Nathan on the shirt. I'll wait until tomorrow for you to find that out. But 69 people watching, nice. But what we do know is I'm way better at this than Nathan. So, I mean, we know that for sure, if we didn't already freaking know it. So, it's a good day. Drop how many championships you want. I won 3 Dynasty championships out of my 5 contending leagues, out of my 7 total leagues. And I think I got 2 redraft championships up in the air tonight. Outside of the Flock League. My redraft ones, I've kind of gotten unlucky, but the Dynasty ones are the ones I care about. Now, remember the live league where I drafted Justin Jefferson? Or, sorry, not Justin Jefferson. Justin Fields. Remember that league? Remember how I got made fun of for that? Guess who freaking won all that money? Guess who won all that money,
Oh, the
Nathan?
Justin Fields one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking won that league.
There you go. Well, there you go.
All right.
That's actually hilarious.
So, while we celebrate
I've got
my historic victory, we are... Oh, by the way... All right, let's do it. You ready? I got confetti cannons, and Nathan.
Why don't we just do the makeshift confetti?
Nathan's gonna. No, let's.
Oh, that is loud. That's real confetti.
That's real confetti.
Oh man.
Let's go. All right, I've got 5 more of those, so we've got to freaking save them. So
that was loud.
there's a lot of confetti on our table. Holy smokes, that's so freaking fun. All right, so. We are gonna do a rookie mock draft, and I had a lot of people.
Is gonna suck.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was
Whatever.
going to. It's got to be. I got to do it for the clips. So,
yeah.
So for the mock draft, no, Sleeper has not gotten the rookies
Holy
in.
crap, that's like
But
no joke.
I
Where
know
did you get
it's
this
serious.
from?
Amazon. I've got this. We don't have Sleeper's help, but
Isn't that the nicest live rookie mock draft template? That
wait
you've ever
until
seen
you
in
see
your
the player
entire
cards.
life?
So we are going to do
Just wait.
a 2025 rookie mock draft tonight.
All over my laptop.
Because yes, I'm celebrating a redraft win, but
this is a dynasty.
this is a dynasty channel, and we like dynasty more, anyways.
We do like dynasties.
So
Nuts.
let's do a rookie mock. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a sleeper mock in the chat. And basically what we're going to do is draft from the chat. And then I will put the players up as we go. You'll see how this goes as we kind of get it done. But I've got a link to a mock draft here. And like I said, we're going to draft in the comments and you'll pick your spots. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this invite link. And I'm going to send it to... all you guys. There you go. There's the link to the sleeper. If you want to jump in, draft some rookies with us. Make sure you know your rookies if you jump in. Obviously, we don't have ADP, but what we do have is these nice little player cards that that go in and make it look all pretty. So it's gonna be
very pretty.
It's gonna be fun. Oh man, heck yeah, baby! I freaking.
We got a couple super chats and trades here. I'm moving stuff around.
All right, yeah, you move. Well, hey, so here's the other thing. I need to drop that. If you want to get your team reviewed tonight after we do this rookie mock draft, we are going to kick off the dynasty season by doing some team blueprints. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that for you. Follow that link. Get yourself a team blueprint. You can go to flockfantasy.com/domain. Get all the tools. Be a part of the Flock League Championship winning community. And and get also a free team blueprint. This is awesome. There's gonna be so much confetti by the time I'm done. It's gonna be hilarious.
As much as I'm somewhat bummed that you lost, I am excited to build the banners. The banner was a good idea.
Yes. Oh, the banner's gonna be sweet.
We're gonna build those banners.
All right. So I've got got 12 people in the draft here. We're gonna start this rookie mock draft. It's our first rookie mock draft with you guys of the year. Herbland 2001, you are up. So I'll let you guys kick it off. And I will tell you, and I'll be dragging onto the screen the players that are taken. So it should be a lot of fun. We'll take some questions as well. What's up, Alex? Chris is here. Danny's here. Look how small my chat is. Hold on. I got to fix that.
There's a baby.
There's
chat.
the Ladster. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right. This is Superflex mock. Correct. I do need to specify. Why bro rocking the sunglasses? Not only the sunglasses, but I got the Champions chain and the crown that doesn't fit on my head.
The bling.
And I got the confetti cannon, and as you can see, the confetti is everywhere. You can still see it up here in the front, but... All right. Oh, is Danny in here? Danny's in the mock. Let's go. All right. First one off the board is Ashton Genty. So we are going to go ahead, drag Genty over here. Ashton Genty probably going to be the 101 everywhere, but I'll drop him right here in this template here. He's going to be the first guy off the board here. I expect this to be pretty common for the rest of the thing. All right,
you got to center that.
Red Nilla. I can't. These sunglasses I can't really see very well. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Yeah, it's the sunglasses.
Yeah.
All right. 102 is going to be Shedeur Sanders actually. So this is going to be interesting. So
okay.
So so you watched some Cam Ward this weekend. I kind of want your thoughts on Cam Ward since he's kind of fresh in your brain. But Nathan.
Oh, me.
I'm talking to you. Oh. Who the hell else would I be talking to right now?
I actually don't know. Oh boy, my brain's melted.
Yeah,
I guess. What do I think about Cam Ward? I think so. They were playing Iowa State in their bowl game, and I was really, really impressed with his arm strength. Was solid. I've heard negative things about his arm strength. I thought it was actually impressive. He has solid accuracy down the field, and his touch on the ball is really nice. Like he has really good loft, really good arc on the ball when he's trying to drop it into a bucket over some defenders. Really, really well placed balls. Yeah.
Nathan,
but
dude,
you know what I mean. So
Danny's laughing at you.
Danny, I don't want to hear it. Danny, I don't want to hear it. No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No. So that I didn't even get to see him run the ball that much. Just as a pure passer, he exceeded my expectations because generally the positive with Cam Ward is he's got rushing upside and he's a competent passer.
Yeah.
I thought he was well above competent. I thought he was a very, very good passer. And his, again, he wasn't throwing to all wide open guys either. There were some that he had to drop into some zones and he had to throw in some tight windows, and some sideline passes that he had that were back shoulders were really, really nice. I was thoroughly impressed with Cam Ward, and he's grown on me a lot. It would not surprise me if the closer we get to the draft, we rank Cam Ward over Shedeur Sanders if that starts being something that's mocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Shedeur Sanders remains the quarterback one because I really like him a lot too. But I will say, those of you who believe that the quarterback class is going to be a 2022 type of quarterback class, you're going to have you're going to have two solid quarterbacks that are going to be graded pretty highly and are going to go most likely top 5 in this year's draft. I think 2022 is an outlier, and these guys had great levels of competition, not elite levels of competition in college, but good enough competition where you're not worried that it's going to be a Malik Willis sort of situation.
Right.
So I like Cam Ward a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I personally, I think
is
it enough to where you think that Cam Ward you would rank him a tier above Shedeur Sanders, or do you still think they're in the same tier?
I would still put them in the same tier. I believe in Shedeur Sanders as.
I think I'm with
you.
The
rushing upside is obviously going to be in question. I'm not there yet to put Cam Ward a tier above Shedeur Sanders right now.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And look, I'm not. I think I've said honestly, this. I said this at the beginning. I'm not going to go super ham on planting my flags on quarterbacks this year.
No, and with prospects of their caliber, I think a lot of it will truly be landing spot dependent. I think if Shedeur goes to the New York Giants, I don't know if you can put Cam Ward a tier above him.
No, I don't think you
can. Because that's
can.
Just too good a situation with Dable and Malik Neighbors. So we'll see. But
all right, so 106, this gets interesting. Egbuka goes here. I honestly don't think this is outside of the realm of possibilities right now. I think Emeka Egbuka is really good in a class where really like what you notice is there not a ton of hybrid / slot guys in this class. There's a lot to me. There's a lot of tall guys, and just statistically, when we're talking about the last couple years with rookies, tall guys and their hit rates, they don't go super well together.
Right.
And so you don't really have like an elite. I mean, Malik Neighbors elite hybrid wide receiver last year coming out. You don't really have that here. Great pick. So Danny takes Omarion Hampton at the 107. I think Omarion Hampton's gone before this, but this is fantastic. I love this class. Obviously, we still have one of our favorite dudes on the board. So,
for as much hate as the 2025 class is getting or has gotten, I think people are starting to finally realize how much depth there is at the running back position.
Yeah.
And how solid those top end wide receivers are, and how quarterback is not great, but it's not entirely dead. That was really the biggest knock on 2025. It's 2022 all over again. We've got 2 quarterbacks that are pushing a bunch of guys down boards, which is going to help with the overall depth of the class.
Yeah. So,
if you were to, I'm curious about this for you, because I kind of have an idea. Where would you rank Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward among the 2024 quarterback class?
6 and 7 maybe, like legit. I'm not sure that they're better than Knicks.
No. As prospects before they came into the NFL.
Yeah.
You would have ranked them below.
I mean,
Bo
I don't
Nix?
think they would
Really?
be. I don't think they would be ranked that high.
I have them. I have them in the same tier.
What do you? I mean, you guys can tell me what you think.
As Penix and Knicks.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah. I will agree with you there. That's probably
and with
more
Cam
reasonable.
Ward's rushing upside alone, if Cam Ward had declared last year, people hated Bo Nix, hated him.
Yeah.
And technically, he did not have a good prospect profile.
No, that's true.
Sean Payton was screaming it from the rooftop, so we should have listened to that. But
Probably.
I would probably take Cam Ward and Shedeur over Bo Nix. Like if you were to go back in time before Bo Nix started doing what he
So
was
they say
at the NFL level.
below Knicks. Yeah, good take. Yeah, I mean, think Shedeur is a bust. I mean, I'm just not super confident in either of these guys, let alone some of the guys like that are fringe.
I'm never confident in any quarterback.
I'm serious.
Period.
Like I will not. If one of these quarterbacks hits, fantastic. But I'm not going to be the guy that was right about one of these quarterbacks hitting, because I'm not going to come out and say, yeah, I think I'm going to plant my flag on this quarterback. There will be no flag planting in quarterbacks for me this year.
No plants of the flags.
No flag plants. Travis Hunter at the 1-9. So this is a good pick as well. Obviously, it's going to be largely dependent on Travis Hunter and what he decides to do, whether he decides to come out as a wide receiver or cornerback. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll explain this more in videos. I'm a little bit scared about Travis Hunter and drafting him in Superflex Dynasty leagues without an IDP position. I'm just a little bit scared of that. I think he's great. He's obviously one of the most talented football players.
I'm a lot scared of that. What are the chances a wide receiver needy team is going to draft him as an alpha?
I think very low.
I think
he's going. Look, Travis Hunter's
low.
going. Travis Hunter's going top 5, top 4.
Yeah,
like probably top. He's probably going. He's probably going number 1 no matter what.
Though.
So yeah, no, I mean you're right, but
He'll be a complimentary splash play guy.
Yeah.
Which he's still a crazy athlete, so he could still be solid. But
yeah, no, I'm with you. All right, we are at what, the 110 here?
So nice looking.
No one has the 110. What are you talking about? I have a guy in here at the 110,
Say
right?
What?
Yeah, Madden 69. He's in here.
Nice. Nice.
He's here. Yeah, I mean, I think he's still in here. So 110. Yeah. So
Brady said, "Holy moly, I want the 110 everywhere if this is how the draft shakes out."
I can if I don't get anybody, if nobody drafts here, I'll draft right here because I know exactly who I freaking want to take, and so do you guys. You guys know exactly who I want here, and Nathan too, and you guys are saying it in the comments. I think so too. I think Hunter's a better corner than wide receiver. So I look, he's great at both. He's one of the most talented football players I've ever seen.
Jeez Louise, he hasn't gone yet. At the 110.
Yeah, no, I know. 110 Caleb Johnson. He's in the chat there. So there we go. All right, we'll count that. Hey, we're drafting in the sleeper chat, by the way, so you can jump in there. But that's who you need. That's the correct pick.
How many rounds of this do we have?
I have 2 rounds.
We have 2 rounds.
Yeah, which is as many as we freaking need right now. So
that's true. That's true.
All right, 111. Okay, so early thoughts on this. I think the quarterbacks are pushed up a little bit higher than I think they will be. I think Omarion Hampton and Caleb Johnson are going to jump Egbuka and Travis Hunter when it's all said and done. That's my early returns.
Yeah, I think what you'll probably see is the top 2 quarterbacks going 1.6 to 1.9 range.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a tier. That looks like a big tier drop after those top 4, where you're generally going to see your top 2 running backs and then Tet and Luther Burden. And then after that, it's kind of fair game for who you like the most. Hey, Danny, I don't know if you're still... Oh, yeah, no, he is. Danny, I just saw your video with Mason, like the first 10 to 12 minutes of it. You're ranking the wide receivers and stuff.
So
love seeing Ted at 5.
That is actually...
not Ted. Love seeing...
Shut up. That's actually Travis Hunter right there in the comments. For sure. Like, for real, that's Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, what's up, my friend? I hope you heard me glazing you because you are fan-freaking-tastic, my friend. Good to know that Travis Hunter is a good old Dynasty Domain fan. Well, hey, 1.9, I feel like it could be a good value for Mr. Travis Hunter. 1.11 is going to be Judkins there, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We appreciate you, Travis Hunter. Shout out.
Shout out.
One of the best in the biz. Let's go Judkins. Where's he at? So Judkins is the 111 pick. Here we go. You're going to be a very popular Dynasty asset there, Travis.
Danny said, announce your full-time wide receiver, and you go 101.
He's right. Danny's right.
Yep.
Hey, we all knew Travis Hunter played Dynasty, right?
Yeah.
The
Heck
dude,
yeah.
he's a gamer.
Yep.
We'll see. We're going to find out. I hope he plays freaking wide receiver. All right, 112 here. I'm keeping that comment up all night. Sorry if you comment, but his comment's staying up. We always joke about really good football players watching our show. Never thought it would actually happen. So that's pretty hilarious. All right, Tyler Warren at the 112.
Why'd you hit me?
I know, because I'm like, please stop. You're going to want to hear this. All right, there you go. First round. So what we've got so far. Hey, Travis, by the way, I don't know if you've seen the Flock League, but I won the Flock League. So congratulations.
Yeah, he's literally going to brag about it the entire
So obviously first round, again, you've got, I think the running backs are going to be pushed up here. But you've got wild cards like Egbuka, wild cards like Henderson and Hunter, who we really, it's going to be, for Egbuka, landing spot, draft capital pennant. Same thing with Henderson, really the same thing with Johnson and Hampton. And again, with Travis Hunter, it's going to be how much wide receiver does he play in the NFL? He's made it very clear that he wants to play both sides of the ball. So I think we're going to find out. But obviously, the storyline of the night is Travis Hunter watches your favorite Dynasty Fantasy Football channel. So, all right. We do have another round here. So I'll reset the board real quick, and then we will do the second round of this draft. But there's the first round, and we'll see how things shake out. So I'm going to go ahead and go like this. Let's see how quickly I can do this.
I feel like Tyler Warren could be one of the biggest wild cards this year.
Oh, yeah, he could be a huge wild card.
Based on landing spot and how high he goes.
All right, let's see. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we'll pull in round 2 now. All right. And boom. All right, 201. Here we go. Jumping into the second round now. We'll see how this goes, but Travis Hunter was on our live stream, so I don't know if it can get much better than this. I'm pretty elated right now. Oh man. What if he was watching? I was just like ripping into him or something. That would have been brutal.
Are we
All right.
for sure? We are for sure.
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah,
I checked.
'cause you checked.
And there was a check mark by his name, and I knew.
Right.
Appreciate you, Travis.
He retracted his message.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's all right. I've got it up here. It ain't going anywhere. All right. Loveland is the first one off the board for the second round. So, again, Colson Loveland, a lot of people think Colson Loveland's the tight end one. I'm curious who you guys think in the comments is the tight end one in this class, because we are obviously right now, at least we think it's probably Tyler Warren. But as far as I know, Colson Loveland could be watching. So I will say that I love you, Colson Loveland. I have to be really careful now. All right. 202. That was one of the highlights of me ever making content was Travis Hunter jumping on the live stream. That is legit sick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
202 here. Red Nilla, yes, you are the 202, so you got it, buddy.
Travis, if you want in on a Dynasty League,
I was going to say,
just
hey,
hit us up.
buddy, we got good Dynasty
leagues.
Leagues.
We do a ton of Dynasty Leagues.
We got $250 leagues. You know, we got it all. That's probably it. Is that?
I don't know if he'd be allowed
I
to,
was going to
actually.
say,
Never
he's
mind.
probably against
you
the
don't
rules.
have to.
Sorry. All right, 202. Yeah, it's linear. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. It is a linear draft, so we'll see, but there we go. I updated it now. Yeah, rookie drafts are all linear, so there you go.
Oh my gosh, Danny. He said we need Travis in the Flock League next year.
Dude, hey, Travis, I got a really good fantasy league for you.
That would be awesome.
Just hit me up.
Yeah.
So, all right. Jarquez Hunter. Wow. Obviously you saw our breakdown of Hunter. We aren't the biggest fans. But that's yeah, he's an Auburn fan, isn't it? That's Doc Holliday from our Discord. He's an Auburn fan, so I would expect this pick from him.
Yeah.
He's going to be higher on Hunter. So yeah, I mean Hunter's going to be again another landing spot draft capital dependent back with some good skills. So, oh, I accidentally took Travis's comment down. No.
It's all right. It's gone.
I hate that. It's there. It says message retracted.
I know.
All right, Travis Hunter's here. Just believe me. All right. 203, Nick Singleton. Good pick. Nick Singleton, another.
Oh, that's funny, dude. I didn't realize the comment right before.
Oh yeah,
was
somebody.
Hunter was pretty bad at corner versus BYU.
I know. Somebody. I tell you, he wasn't saying it to us. He was saying it
and
to
then
them.
Anthony later said, "You're welcome for summoning Travis."
That's funny. Oh my gosh. Elik Ayomanor at 204. I love that pick. That's a great pick. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver. The FSE boys are in on Ayomanor too. They really like him, and I love that.
Yeah,
I think they're spot on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before Avery hit me. Is I love that you had Elik at wide receiver 5.
Yeah.
Thought it was really, really solid. We have him. We're being pretty aggressive with him right now. We have him a little bit higher because I think his ceiling is higher than Igbuka's. We have him at 3. So we basically flipped Igbuka and Elik.
Yeah.
Us and the FSE guys. So he's real solid.
Ball knowers right there, Danny. You guys are ball knowers. Baby Godwin. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely,
I love
dude.
that comp, actually. You guys said Baby Godwin or like a better Michael Pittman. I thought that was more athletic Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think you're
actually,
spot on.
that's a good take.
Jalen Milroe. I think this is appropriate right now for where we can project Milroe, obviously with the rushing upside, but
He is not officially declared, has he?
I don't think he has, no, because we would have known about it. But
Yeah. Don't be shocked if he goes back. I think he would be much incentivized to go back for one more year at Alabama.
yeah, I think you're right.
He'd do really, really well. One more year at Alabama, I think.
All right. 206, Isaiah Bond. So he'll be interesting as well. But he is somebody that, again, he has a good skill set for the NFL. It's just going to be interesting to see where he's drafted at. The Texas wide receivers, I feel like the last couple years they've come out have all just been wild cards to me. But
Yeah.
all right.
I like Bond.
Yep, Danny, you're up, buddy. All right, about halfway through the second round here. Obviously, rewind if you want to see the first round, but we're going to do team blueprints after this. So the link is pinned in the comments if you want to get a team blueprint. We're going to be doing these all off season. There's the link right there. Get your team reviewed tonight on this stream. Get a team blueprint on the Travis Hunter Dynasty Domain stream. This will always be the Travis Hunter stream. This is no longer the I Won the Flock League stream. This is the Travis Hunter stream. And get your team reviewed on the Travis Hunter stream.
Yeah, I feel like we're both like super shook right now.
I'm
like kind of quiet.
Yeah. I just of all, why would he be watching? I love it.
I know.
he's honestly awesome. He's very public. He's very present. That dude is always on camera, and he just seems like a fun dude. So that's freaking cool. And I was glazing him right when he was on, so I feel good about that.
Right.
Trey Harris from Ole Miss.
Nice.
I really like Trey Harris. And honestly, the bakery's really high on Trey Harris as well. And so I think that he could be somebody that is a sleeper in this year's class. So good pick, Danny. All right. I hope he is still in here. We appreciate you, Travis. Gosh. I was like, why is that guy got to check by his name? I clicked on him. I was like, oh, that's why. All right, 108. This is Will v. Sant. So, hey, Anna, thank you. Thanks for the congratulations. Hey, guess who was just legit on our live stream commenting? Travis Hunter. Like, actually Travis Hunter. I'm not even kidding. I'll show you. I'll show you when we're done. I don't know. I know. I was like, why are you here, dude? That made our lives. All right, Quinn Ewers, Boomer Bust, and it's Superflex. Quinn Ewers in the late second. You're where is Q? There he is. I know.
Danny Ladd's here for it too. He's like not leaving.
I know. Danny's like trying to get him to declare his wide receiver holding.
Yeah.
All right, Quinn Ewers.
Hey, Danny, how do you feel about my quarterback defense? Huh?
It worked. Corey would have won with a couple of those quarterbacks.
I recorded a 12-minute clip, literally a 12-minute clip, like breaking down the entire QB fiasco from Wednesday to Sunday morning. It's the only good move I made that entire season. So.
Yeah. Quinn Ewers goes here.
And drafting Puka Nacua, which actually was debatable because he got hurt. But
Danny said that was sick. Honestly, it worked. Like
half the quarterbacks I picked up.
Nathan pretty much redeemed himself right there. Ollie Gordon's going to go right here.
I felt so validated.
All right, Ollie Gordon's going to be the next guy here. I like this. Again, this is going to be an upside pick. Ollie obviously didn't have as good a year as he had last year, but he's still extremely talented. So I like the pick. Again, late second, what do you have to lose here?
Ollie Gordon's a good pick there, and I would expect, maybe not expect, if I were to have a take, I would say Ollie Gordon goes higher than most people expect. If he declares. He says I legit addressed it in the clips. Also played into the domain rain bait clip. I love it. I like the domain rains clip. I went all out this week, so it's our second to last video of the year, and I might not be able to record for the award show because I'm going to be in the Bahamas for a few days. So,
yeah. All right, Dylan Sampson goes there. Again, we're getting the late backs off the board. This is exactly what I would do in the late second round as well. And I think, again, you've got a lot of these backs that could go here. It's all going to be dependent on where they get drafted. It's all going to be dependent on who they go to. I love it, though. Ollie Gordon, Dylan Sampson, Nick Singleton, even Hunter. This is where it's at for these guys.
Yep.
So, I love it.
Who are we missing that we really, really like? There are two guys that I really, really like that I am honestly shocked one of them has not gone yet and much earlier. Legitimately shocked.
Sunraker said any turkey hat clips?
Yeah, there will be one. It'll involve a few props. So
Jaden Higgins goes here. I like
this.
this.
I have one more to do tonight. So
I love Jaden Higgins. I like this pick a lot. Wow. I think he could be a serious sleeper. And again, another tall guy, but I like him a lot.
Tall, old, but clearly the NFL doesn't care about that. They just drafted Leggett in the first round.
Right, yeah.
And Pearsall.
Yeah.
Higgins is real nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least one of the guys I'm thinking of, if not two, are not going to go in this mock draft, which is shocking to me.
Waffle House.
At this
isn't
point, what's the
taken.
highest you would draft Travis Hunter?
Hey, did
in
you
a dynasty mock draft or in a
um
dynasty draft?
right now?
Yeah, right now.
I mean,
After
I legit,
all
I
the
don't,
currency.
I don't know if I can.
101.
Like, well, yeah, he watches our channel, so 101. I mean, I think he deserves it at this point.
Yeah.
Again, I want him to play wide receiver. Can you imagine?
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh my
My
gosh.
imagination runs wild.
Oh, there goes Cam Scatterboom.
Hey, there we
That
go.
was one of your
Okay,
guys,
that was
yeah.
one of the other guys. The other guy's Jordan James. Don't sleep on Jordan James, guys. Running back out of Oregon. His production profile isn't going to blow you away before this season because Bucky Irving was there, but he is legit. Legit.
Yeah. So, all right, there you have it. There's the full second round. So that's a full 2-round rookie mock draft. You get the queue sorted out for the flock, so we can sort through all this.
Yep.
It's all good.
I will double check because I haven't checked since I last checked.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're going to be taking your questions. We're going to be taking your team reviews, doing some dynasty team blueprints, all that stuff. I'll drop the questions link. I'll drop the team blueprint link. But
if any of you guys recently submitted a team blueprint and you want it done live, you can just super chat the difference between a regular team blueprint and a live team blueprint, and we'll do it for you right here on the stream.
so obviously, you know, we are turning off super chats on this here channel, and we are going completely over to our
going
beautiful Flock Fantasy
Stay, we're not
site.
going
So,
dark. We're still here.
all right. Do I need to sort by? What do I need to sort by? In progress off.
Joseph said, where would you draft Dart? Jackson Dart, right now, no earlier than somewhere in the third round because I'm assuming he'll go day 2.
Yeah. All right.
Like third round probably.
Let's answer some dynasty questions now. So obviously, I just dropped the link to get your team get your team linked. Get yourself set up with your team linked on through the sleeper link on the site. Okay.
Back up.
Are we back up? Let's see. They'll jump back in the chat if we are.
Oh yeah, I see it back in the chat.
Well,
It just bugged out.
Sorry about that. The internet, it was just gone. Let us know in the chat that we're back because this is ridiculous. Shout out to Indianapolis infrastructure for not upgrading the internet here for
Facts.
years and years and years and years and years. So, people in the chat.
There's still plenty of people here.
We're back. Okay,
So
cool.
thanks for waiting.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks for waiting it out.
187
My
of you?
gosh. Holy crap. I guess I got to reload the chat here.
Yeah, right.
So on
Dang, a lot
mine.
of you guys
There we go.
stayed.
What's up, y'all? We appreciate you. So I don't know what happened. Sorry. The internet here sucks.
It's just had a hard
Yes,
time.
that was actually Travis Hunter. So shout out to Travis Hunter because he's the best. Where are my comments at? Why are they not showing up?
So
here?
did we get through the whole trade question?
No. Well, I mean, I did. I said, you know.
Cool. Well, like before it bugged out is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, guys? All right. Sorry. 25 draft already happened. Well, we missed it. Shit. All right. Let's go to the next trade question here. I make sure this is freaking loading. There we go. Corey. Yeah, I'll reload this page. It needs reloaded, I'm sure. Boop. All right. Did it take Corey's away? Crap. Will you pull Corey's back in here?
I've got no. It's in pending for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right, cool. Oh, this is just a super message. Yeah. I want all the BTJ. What should I offer for him? So you want to pull up some rankings?
Yes.
So, I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to get BTJ after coming off of that season, right? I mean, absolutely magical season for Brian Thomas Jr. And he looks like a legit top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. He's producing with, it doesn't matter who's at quarterback, doesn't matter how bad the situation is, he is absolutely just producing. I mean, let me look. If you're going to get Brian Thomas, where's he at? He is the number 17th ranked player right now on Keep Trade Cut. I think
Brian Thomas right now is a down tier target from a top 4 or 5 wide receiver. If you have to do
from
that.
Neighbors,
like, that's
Lamb,
what he's going for.
Yeah, from Neighbors, Lamb, Amon-Ra, those guys. If you're down tiering, you're wanting to get
You're
BTJ
trying to get stuff
plus.
on top.
So like up tiering to BTJ, like it's going to be really hard because it's BTJ and then there's a huge tier drop there.
You're gonna have to drop probably 2 solid firsts plus some pieces to get him right now.
Yeah. But I think, you know, I think now I'm not going to recommend buying Brian Thomas Jr. a whole lot just because he's at, like, I mean, a very high point in his value.
Right.
So,
Right.
I will. You're gonna have to pay a pretty price for him, but you know, obviously, in the right circumstances, we're willing to do that.
BTJ.
So, I know, I don't blame him.
That's funny.
All right, Booty Clap King uses free trade question. Also, if you submit for a team review tonight, you'll get some free trade questions as well. But
Ooh, the McMillan hype is real.
it is real. I mean, I'm not.
He's been phenomenal.
I don't know if I'm doing this though.
No, I'm not.
So,
And the biggest reason is going to be because of Godwin coming back. Obviously, you've got the possibility that they move off of Godwin. They're going to stick with Evans until he's dead. They gave him that extension. Evans wants to finish as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He's literally a franchise cornerstone. They will never get rid of him ever. He will retire in Tampa Bay. So it's basically Evans, and then who's your second option there between McMillan and Godwin? If you have to pick one, if they both stay, you're probably going with Godwin until he's
he says
done,
a late second, and it's a 2-point PPR.
Yeah, I would stick with
for
Odunze there.
Tight end premium. Yeah, I would go with Odunze.
McMillan has been really, really good the last month, but
He's getting Odunze. It's a smash.
oh yeah.
It's a smash for you.
Because you're getting. I mean, look at McMillan's production. The targets have not been out of this world. 7, 6, 7, and 5. He's had in the last month 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So a lot of red zone targets, which is good for him, but not something I really want to rely on necessarily.
No, I don't think so either.
Very Christian Watson-esque.
Yeah.
Actually.
All right, we are going to move now to our team review portion. This is what we do. This is how we do it. And so I do have Mason's in here. I just got S. Vandy's. It looks like S. Vandy's didn't get a live one, and double check that, and I'll show him how to do a live one if he wants it. So S. Vandy, if you're here, I'll show you how to get yours to a live one. Yeah. And I'll show you guys how to get a live one too.
Yeah, it's a normal.
It's a torn. Okay, so when you guys go to personalized advice, select team review, link your team through Sleeper. That's going to give you the best experience on the site, getting your team reviewed, getting your team graded out here live on our stream. Select your team. Make sure when you do this right here, Domain Fantasy Football, right? It's plus $10 if you're not a member to get a live team blueprint. Make sure it says live right there. You can see it right there on our faces. But you do that, you get a live one. Then we can do it right now on the stream. We've got 2, so it means we've got room to do some freaking Dynasty team reviews to kick the night off. So that's Vandy. If you want to get yours to a live one, just do a super message far right here, and you can just do a $10 super message, and we'll go ahead and keep it in the queue and do it live for you. I won't move it out. I'm assuming you want to do it live, so that will be how you do it. But all right, we'll get back in here. I'm going to get your thing pulled up and get this ready.
Yep.
We got to get Mason's first.
Mason Elephant.
All right. Mason Elephant 1. We appreciate it. Matthew said, I got one. I don't know if it was live. If it's not, then you can just do the super message on the site, and then we can do it live. So,
yep.
Yeah,
you can let us know what your username is, but right now we only have one live that we're looking at. So if you just bought it, I do not believe it was
so
live.
the super chat, we don't have our super chats on the YouTube channel. You have to just do a super message through the site. But you're already linked on the site. You just bought a blueprint, so it should be really easy. So just submit a super message, and we'll keep it on there, my friend. If you're a member, then it's like $5 if you're a member to do a live one. So I'll check real quick. I don't have one for you yet, Matthew, unless it's one that you already moved over for some reason. So
I moved it over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Matthew, if you're a member, it's $5. Send a $5 super message on the site, and we'll pull it back over and do yours live. So, all right, let's do it. So, all right, Mason says this is a 1.5 tight end premium, 2 IR, 4 taxi. All of us vet redrafters, but our first Dynasty League, many 49ers Seahawk homers, which could affect values. That's good to know. I think people are scared to trade first-round picks. That's uncommon for a new Dynasty League. Yeah. The only trade for me was July Sharps and a third for a second, and S may have the 4th overall pick next draft. That's not a bad trade at all. You have the 4th overall pick. Your Mason's mofos, and as you can see in our handy-dandy
My Teams
tool, you are number 1 here in value. It's a 6 and 8 team, but again, the value is what matters here. I love seeing in these teams when I'm doing these. That's interesting. This has changed a little bit how it looks. I love seeing the I love seeing the 12 next to the running back in a 12-team league. So, all right, this looks off the bat like a classic dual elite QB build. Let's take a look at this. Josh Allen and Kyler Murray in a 12-team Superflex start 10. That's an 8, a 7 or an 8.
It's an 8.
So estimate Connor, Benson, Warren, and Madison is a 2 or a 3, which I love on a rebuild, right? George Pickens, Jaden Reed, Rome Odunze, Brandon Ayuk, Demario Douglas.
Bateman now, apparently.
Bateman, yeah. But still probably...
Four or
I would go
five.
5. Yeah, let's go 5. Hawkinson and Goddard. That's a 7.
7.
Yeah, so this is, to me, a dual elite QB. Reload contend into next year. Honestly, you move your value right, you can contend next year, in my opinion. But
yeah, potentially. Yeah.
not $5 total.
He
Sorry.
has good. What's his draft capital? He's got an extra second.
He says he's got the 4th overall pick, and so the 104 and an extra second.
104 extra second.
Which I probably go wide receiver. I think it's going to end up being wide receiver. It might be a running back, but I think it's going to end up being wide receiver for you at this pick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dual elite QB build. Let's talk about this. I think in this build it is smart to down tier from Josh Allen. So I think that's going to be my first trade recommendation. The quarterback that I would want to get in return, Drake May. I'm going to be putting Drake May as a buy in all of these. Well, you'll see our first buys video of the offseason come out tomorrow. I think you'll enjoy it. And I don't know if Drake May was on there, but
he didn't make the cut.
He didn't make the cut, but he is a buy. He absolutely is a buy. So I think you down tier to a Drake May type. Obviously, I don't know if Danny's still here, but Danny they love Drake May, and I'm absolutely
totally with
him.
you.
I 100% agree.
Yep.
So I think you're going to do a down tier there. You know, what I'm looking for in return when I'm down tiering there are going to be upside, like wide receivers, especially. And so I'm thinking guys like I got to go a little bit higher than that, don't I? I was
Probably
thinking
London.
Yeah, I don't. That's going to be hard to get done. I think I'm going to go a little lower than that.
Okay.
Lad McConkey,
Rasheed
Rice. Yes, that's a better range. Yes, I like that. Just because, again, like we're going to try to just stack our young wide receivers here, try to build some value. But we'll see. Okay. So it's too late to move Connor probably. And he just signed a new deal. I would let him sit on your roster. I like Ayuk on this team. George Pickens is fine. Who's the next guy you would consider moving here? Bateman?
Ugh. He's got okay cornerstones because I'm looking at his cornerstones. It's Allen, Kyler, Pickens, Odunze, Ayuk, and Hawkinson. Not a lot of high-end guys. Not a lot of high-end guys, though. I'm still thinking about down tiering.
From whom?
Probably. This is actually funny because this is not against Pickens. I think he's a fine value right now. I don't think he's a hard buy or a hard sell. But with your specific situation, I would rather down tier from him and go get other guys that have higher value upside. Pickens can probably only go so much higher at this point compared to the guys that he's currently ranked behind.
Who do you down tier to in that case?
Well, Pickens is ranked in the top 50 right now.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he is.
So you are looking at
T. Higgins plus.
T. Higgins is too close.
You're
looking at Olave plus.
Yes.
Or,
let's just do that. We have Olave as a buy.
Or DJ Moore. I like both of those
both
guys.
of them. Yeah, I like both of them. But he does have Odunze, so maybe not more.
I'll do Olave.
Olave for sure. And then I'm going to look at some of the other teams here. It's a pretty balanced league, honestly. They got one hard rebuilder here.
Right.
He's also a dual QB. He's got Rasheed Rice. I want to get Rasheed Rice from him. You could also potentially get DJ Moore in a deal from this guy as well.
You can.
Okay. Next guys to move.
The other guy that I would consider moving is I would still shop Jaden Reed. He's lost a significant amount of value, but there's still quite a few guys around his price range that I really like. You own Brandon Ayuk, but Brandon Ayuk and DJ Moore are still both ranked under him right now, according to market consensus. If you need another quarterback, which you could buy low on a quarterback like Dak, you could do that as well. So honestly, I might just put Dak on here. If you're down tiering from Drake May, I probably want a nice third option, and Dak is a buy low.
Yeah, I agree with you. You could potentially, yeah. I like it. Okay.
So Drake May, Dak Prescott, Rashee Rice, and Chris Olave. On the rebuild contend scale, you're going to be favoring the left, not hard left.
Yeah,
right?
which is
it's not too bad.
rebuild, but
it's not like the hardest rebuild I've seen, but I wouldn't be shocked if you weren't like an ultra serious contender heading into 2025 because you still have to build a
my
little bit of
first
future
comment to
value
you
here.
with this team is going to be feel it out at the beginning of next season and see how many games you pick up at first. Because I feel like by the time next season starts, you're going to have the capital to potentially make contending moves. I had a couple teams where I went into the season like this. I was like, I'm going to see what this team does, what this Dynasty team does. I ended up winning enough games at the beginning, had enough value to play with after some value increases. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go spend this and win some championships, and that's what I did. So, yeah. Make sure you hold all of your future picks. I wouldn't trade a single pick right now. And then
I've got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to focus on raising your wide receiver value upside right now. Rome Odunze is a good guy to own. Brandon Ayuk is a good guy to own. Pickens and Reed are iffy, and you don't really have anyone else other than that.
Yeah.
It's an okay wide receiver lineup. It's not good enough to be a crazy serious contender right now, so we need to focus on that primarily. So that'll be our last suggestion.
Love it.
And that...
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, you still have it on. I didn't even
I'm not
notice.
taking it off. I freaking
That's
won the
funny.
Flock League. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's going to be a banner in the studio, by the way. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Very excited. Probably going to go right there. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to figure it out. Maybe it'll go on the sides.
I'm not going to put this on the blueprint, but since you're live and listening, I would recommend...
Actually, I don't know if Mason's live or not. This was a couple days ago. So
yeah, we'll see. That's true. Shop Jalen Warren. See if any other running backs that you have right now, aside from Connor, just shop Warren, shop Estime, shop any kind of replacement level guys that don't really have any long-term security.
I just realized we were on air on stream mode. Will you do me a favor and send him the correct stream link, and then I'll restart this? It's gonna send him whatever's on here already. I didn't put it in, so it's gonna send him an old,
put it in
an
the
old stream.
chat.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
yeah.
so he can go back and find it. So, all right, Mason, we appreciate you, man. We'll send your blueprint over completed to you within the next 24 hours. But we love you. Good luck with this team. Obviously, be in the Discord asking us questions about it. You got enough value here, especially at quarterback and wide receiver. I think you're gonna be able to make plenty of moves here. So, all right, refresh and see what we got from you guys. So,
what minute are we at right now?
I don't know.
It's okay.
I wouldn't worry about that. I would just tell him it's on here. He's the first one. So, all right, I'm gonna refresh this. I got some super chats to make some of these blueprints live. But, yeah, let me do this real quick. Obviously, you can follow the link and drop some Dynasty questions. We're answering those between all the things. Later, we are going to have my victory press conference, and you guys are going to be able to submit questions for the Flock League episode tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Nathan probably isn't, though, because he didn't win. All right. So we need to pull over a couple here. S. Vandy's is good. Appreciate ya. He said, big fan. Appreciate you, my friend. And tanked for picks. All right, so we'll keep that in mind as we go. Hopefully you can contend next year with that being said. We want to win some money. Submit a blueprint. A. Haynes and Matty Glow are the two we need to pull over. Okay.
All right, I will do that in just a second.
All right, A. Haynes, Matty Glow, we got you both. And we'll pull you over. So, good deal. All right, S. Vandy. This is going to be a 14-team Dynasty League here. This is a Start 10 Superflex PPR non-tight end premium. And looking at the good old My Teams page, it looks like you are second in value, just barely second. Looking at another good team here, I think. So let's take a look at this. All right, I'll grade these out while Nathan's getting his stuff ready. Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy in a 14 team. That is a 8 or 9. 8 or 9. I'll let Nathan decide. Pacheco, Javonte, Kareem Hunt at running back is going to be probably
is it a
3 or 4.
QB?
It's a super flex, but it's 14 teams. And he's got Daniels. Since this is a super flex, it's probably at most an 8. It's probably a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
And he said picks will be the 102. You're going to need to write this down, so I'll just wait for you.
Yeah.
I'll pull over the stuff. You get this ready. So
okay.
I'll do this right now. So he said
we're S Vandy right now.
S Vandy, yeah, and I'm going to pull back over the other two guys so they have it, which is A Haynes and Matty Glow. All right.
So Pacheco, Javonte, Kareem Hunt, Madison, Abdullah. That is a 2 at best. Pacheco has not looked great coming off the injury, which was expected, but now you've got the questions of what this running back class is. Kansas City going to want to start to, reload that running back position as Isaiah Pacheco gets closer and closer to free agency, because he's going into his final year in 2025. I would say, yeah, it's probably likely. So we'll see.
For the draft capital grade, the picks are the 102, the 103, and the 106. All three of the first.
102, 103, and 106.
Yep.
How about that? That's nice.
I know that's going to make a difference. That's why his picks grade, when you're looking at the value here, it's pretty high. So, all right, Matty Glow, A Haynes, you guys should pop up right here when this refreshes.
102, 103,
Boom.
106.
All right. Yep, you guys are up next. So, here's the link if you guys want to get your team reviewed on the Travis Hunter stream. Then go for it. I'm like, what is happening? I can't process because I'm still in live stream mode. But when I'm get off, I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on. So 7 or 8 for quarterback.
Yeah, then we got I give him a 2 at running back. You got JJ Godwin and Coker and Burton, Rashad Bateman. That's for where J. Jeff and Godwin alone is a 4. I'll probably stick with a 4 there. Dalton Kincaid and Eric All and Cade Stover and Noah Gray. That is a 4.
Yeah.
Somebody tell us what to do with Dalton Kincaid.
I don't freaking know. I mean, he's not giving you any sort of advantage right now, unfortunately.
Right now.
So, okay.
He's got draft capital investment. That's
do you have to do 2 down tiers here, you think?
Yep, you got a down tier
even
from
with the
best
picks?
guys. Yes.
Okay, all right. So you got a down tier from Daniels, you got a down tier from Jefferson. It sucks. They're your best players. They're obviously the most fun. It's a 14 team, so you like those superstars, but also in a 14 team, especially starting 140 players in a
Depth
Dynasty
actually
league.
matters here.
Depth matters a pretty significant amount.
Suggestion and comment.
This is one of the deeper leagues that you're going to see. This is one of the deeper leagues you're going to play in. So, yeah. So I think that's kind of why we want a down tier, especially because beyond Jefferson you have no wide receiver depth either. What did you give him at wide receiver?
I gave him a 4.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. So let's go Daniels first. Let's go to Drake May or Brock Purdy, one of the two.
Yeah.
And let's again try to get a Ladd McConkey, get a T. Higgins, get a
let's give him another good quarterback target here as well. Who's
with
a good
May.
buy low quarterback target.
I mean, Purdy, but
at the moment.
if you want to go low, you can go Lawrence.
I'm thinking low like Lawrence. Yeah. I think Lawrence is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, and it's a super flex. You are going to have to start. I mean, there are 28 starting QBs in this league. Having a Trevor Lawrence in this league is a good thing. Yep. It's a good thing to pair with a high upside rushing quarterback. So. And
down tiering from JJ. What receivers are we targeting?
So
there?
I think this is a good scenario where you go get Brian Thomas Jr.
Yep.
I do think you could go as far down here as like.
I'm going to give him another solid pick here. That's kind of up there because I'm having him move Pacheco as well for a safer long-term asset. I'm thinking Rasheed range. Do you have any other guy other than Rasheed? I mean, Rasheed's a good target.
It's Rasheed, T. Higgins.
Higgins
is a good one for this team. I feel like he's gonna. So here's the thing about Higgins, guys. Like
he's gonna increase in value.
He's gonna increase in value this dynasty offseason because he's either resigning with Burrow, and you know that Burrow can support Higgins and Chase both when they're on the field, or he goes to a different team as a wide receiver one and sees an instant value, instant value increase. So
imagine
I got
T. Higgins with Jaden Daniels.
Imagine T. Higgins with Drew Lock. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Why?
I'm just kidding. There is also the off chance that he goes to a terrible team with a terrible quarterback situation. But
yeah,
imagine T. Higgins with Anthony Richardson.
Someone shoot me.
Okay, so we got. Do we need one more person to trade away?
Nope.
Oh, we got it. Okay.
We got JJ, Jaden Daniels, and Isaiah Pacheco.
And again, your cornerstones here are going to be Daniels and Jefferson. Your depth score is going to be very low here. Obviously, like I said, depth is important. This is going to be a pretty hard rebuild.
Give us a future value because you have the picks.
It is a future value, and I think I'm going to put in the comments, one of the first things I'm going to say is you're going to have to shop those picks and even down tier off of those as well. Hoping I can re-roll Kincaid and get a second. Can't wait for Higgins with AOC. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's possible, right? But it's up Toronto, Dave. Why do we still value London over guys like Rice and Ladd? For Rice's case, you know, he was producing at the level Rashee Rice did, and Rice is hurt, so it's a more present value thing. Ladd McConkey, I think he's just has higher upside than Drake London has higher upside than Ladd McConkey, I think. But obviously, Ladd McConkey has to be in the discussion to be climbing those ranks.
Yeah, and I will say if you can get 2026 rookie picks at a significant discount, make sure you're capitalizing.
So it's a future value, and you give him what a rebuild contend.
Yeah, you have a decent chance at being competitive in 2026 with the right moves this season because you do have value to play with in those 3 early to mid first round picks. And then obviously you're topping guys that we're recommending you down tier from right now. So there's plenty of room to build value for the next 12 months. That'll put you in good shape heading into 2026.
Yeah. All right. Do we have anything else for this one?
That is a blueprint.
That's a blueprint. All right.
Wait, what's his rebuild contend scale? Pretty hard to the left.
It's rebuild, yeah.
And then your draft capital grade is going to be very high.
It's pretty straightforward, Vandy.
I think seconds? He does have an extra second, right? I need to make sure I'm listing the right things. Yeah. He has an extra second, and I believe he has an extra 26 first.
He does.
2 extra 26.
He does. He's in good shape, I think, with the draft capital here. So all this that we talked about, Vandy, you're going to get this in your blueprint. We'll send it over here within the next 24 hours. You're going to get the actual physical copy. But good team. Again, I think you're second here. Three picks. Is that 3 firsts? 3 firsts in 26.
That's what I said. 2 extra 26 firsts.
Oh, I thought you said 1. My bad.
No.
Yeah. You're in good shape, man.
You're in very good shape.
Ride it out through next year. Plan to just reload next year. You're going to be sitting pretty here in 360 calendar days. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to have a very good team.
Yep. People are going to be jelly of you.
All right. Obviously, ask us questions in the Discord as you need stuff, but we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. We'll make sure that we take care of you here with your team building process. So,
Travis, if you want a blueprint,
Travis Hunter, you want a blueprint for your Dynasty team? I just dropped the link for it. We'll do it for you. For the rest of you non-Travis Hunter people, we like you as much as Travis Hunter, slightly less, but like almost as much as Travis Hunter. And I have dropped the link a couple times to get your team reviewed. Follow that link, get your team blueprint. You can also go to flockfantasy.com/domain, choose the annual tier. And you get our rookie draft guide with it. So the rookie draft guide's freaking sweet. Shout out, Becca. All right.
It's more than sweet.
It is more than sweet.
It's incredibly sweet.
It's incredibly incredible.
Sweetums.
People might say. All right, Hayes.
Hey.
This is a Dynasty 12-team Superflex start 10, start 120 standard PPR. This is our rules. We love it. You have, and
nice.
This is
105, 106, 109, 205, 210.
Yep.
And all 26 picks.
I've got that as well. So we can go ahead and write that down. You are at the top of the My Teams tool. So power rankings and my rankings, you are number 1 in this league. I feel honored to be liked slightly less than Travis Hunter. You should feel honored. Get off your knees, Avery. What would you do right now? What would you do if Travis Hunter was on your stream? Tell me what you would do. Tell me you would not be the most
talking to 2
excited person in the
random
world.
people in Indianapolis, Indiana, who started a Dynasty podcast a very, very 2.5 years ago. Are we going on 3 years?
I don't know.
I've lost track of time.
I have
What
too.
year is it? 2024?
Yeah, this will be 2025. We started in 2022. This will be year 3 will be in February. We'll start.
February.
Somebody submit a low value team. These teams are too good. Said A. That's funny. Flock Fantasy wants to know what happened with Hunter. Well, Mason, I don't know if Travis Hunter ever watches your streams, but Travis Hunter was on our stream. So
yeah, we're better than you.
So I mean, again, like, have you ever seen Travis Hunter on Flock Fantasy? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter was in here, and somebody commented like, what did he say?
Somebody said that his cornerback tape against BYU was garbage.
So, because I was talking about Travis Hunter, and I'm like, I don't know whether he's going to be a wide receiver. You know, we're not going to know where to take him.
We're like, he's probably not going to be an alpha wide receiver or drafted as an alpha wide receiver because he's too good as a corner.
Ask Danny. He had a check mark next to his name, and when I saw it, I went on my computer and clicked on his profile. It was legitimately him. And then he deleted his comment. It was 100% him. Like you could follow it into you could follow it to his page. Travis Hunter was actually watching a freaking Dynasty domain stream. Like I respect the hell out of him for it. Like honestly, I do. That's one of the shows to watch on planet Earth. So, yeah, no, it was 100% him. I didn't say that. They were commenting that. I was talking about how Travis Hunter was one of the best football players I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So
we were saying he probably wasn't going to be drafted as an alpha wide receiver top 5 because he's too good as a DB. So
hey, there we go.
If he's a two-way player,
that's what I need. Travis, you need to get into the flock league.
That's what we said. Is you got to join the flock league. But then we were like, is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to play fantasy?
Is he allowed to play fantasy? He'd love to host you in Austin. He is fan of Indianapolis-based shows. So I don't. Maybe he wants to come. Hey, Travis is gonna be here in 2.5 months for the combine. We could bring him by the studio.
Wait. Mason, can you get us media passes for the combine?
I bet he could. Honestly, I thought about just submitting for.
Yeah, I think we should. We probably would get him at this point.
He said we can boot Nathan. Hey, Nathan won as many championships as you did.
Whoa. Let's like boot. Well, we can't boot Joe. He's a legend at this point.
Hey, Mason. What happened?
Wait. Do a confetti.
Oh, okay.
This thing is loud as frick.
Here we go. All right, number 2 for the night.
Look out! I
right.
got to time it well with the balloons.
So, in case you are joining us and you don't know, I'm not really upset that I'm spoiling this. The reason I'm wearing a championship bling here is because
Jeez, I'm so loud.
I'm the Flock League champion,
oh my
baby.
God.
It's my trophy. Oh my gosh. He said looks good. You're lying.
Chris said you
I
can
look like
boot
an idiot.
Sal.
I know. That was a real candidate.
Everyone loves Sal. We can't boot Sal.
will.
Sal is the best human being ever.
I will help you. Hey, Mason, speaking of the combine, are you going to come up for the combine? Because I think the FSC boys actually are. I was thinking about getting us an Airbnb, and one thing is we can get a really nice one for cheap. Like they're really
there's
cheap.
Some really nice ones up in Carmel.
Yeah.
That we could get.
But you should come for the combine so the FSC boys can come and we can all hang out. And we would do a stream if that were true. We'd get better internet by then. My gosh. And obviously the people want Dynasty content, Mason. So.
Dylan, Flock Fantasy just dropped
Next time
a video.
I should shoot it.
They literally just dropped he literally dropped a video like 3 hours ago.
I was going to say, there's a new video out. Hey, did you see Corey shout out Elijah Surratt on there? On the wide receiver rankings?
No.
Yes. I was very happy about that. He's not very high in the bakery, but the FSC boys were talking about Surratt. So
Nice.
Yes, all right, Mason's down. All right, yeah, we'll get on a call and we'll get the deets sorted out. And then I can reserve the Airbnb so we can all stay there. So, all right, back to the Colts cost me 2 championships. Dude, I was stupid enough.
We'll have a cook this time too when everyone comes.
Yeah, we absolutely will have a cook.
We're
gonna have people cook for us this time. I say champion, but I honestly screwed the pooch with my kicker and defense. They combined for -1 points in the last week. Like I started the Colts defense like an idiot, and I knew I should.
He asked me 2 hours before the 1 o'clock games. He was like, "Hey, Colts defense or Browns defense?" I was like, "Are you seriously about to bet on the Colts defense?" And he went with them over the Browns, which the Browns weren't that great either. They scored 5 points, but that's an 8-point swing.
Yeah. So, all right, we gotta get back to our team reviews for our peeps. Anna says she'll cook for us too. Boom.
There is so much confetti.
And I'm not even done. We're not even halfway done yet. Like this is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull some of the live stream clips for the video.
I'm like so hot right now.
Yeah.
I'm all flustered.
Yeah. I got flustered when Travis Hunter was on here, and
that's
then
what I'm saying.
I got really flustered when the internet went out, though. Much more flustered.
That's when I sweated even more.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweated.
All right. You swite. All right. Let's go. Marlboro Golds again. Let's get some team grades here. Oh wait, you're first here. Okay, cool. Again, 12-team Superflex Start 10. This is domain rules. Mark says, how much is it for a blueprint? If you're not a member, I think it's about $75. If you are a member, that goes down by like $25. So best way to get it is to join a membership, flockfantasy.com/domain.
Lambo Leapin just...
And you use code domain. You sign up with our code. You get a free team blueprint with the membership. The membership gets you all the Dynasty tools and stuff like that. So, What's up, Dynasty site? Good to see you, buddy.
Yo.
He says, summoning the fantasy gods in Listener League 3. Please let Gibbs Amaran Laporta cook. That's funny. Good luck, man. I hope you win it. I think I won 3 domain leagues
I am
this
in
year.
a hard rebuild in Dynasty Listener League 3.
Dude, that's the actual Listener League 3. Were you?
Oh, is he in Dynasty League or Dynasty Listener League?
Yeah,
no,
he's in Listener League 3.
Yeah, no.
Were you? Dude,
my
Dynasty
team is
Psych. Were you
hot
in that when it
garbage on that
started? Remember my team? How good my team is. I co-manage that one now with
that was your
with
one
Dom.
that was your one with no quarterbacks.
Yeah, that was the really good one. The one I lost in the championship
You lost in the
last
championship
year.
last year.
So
Yeah.
I paved the way for you, unless maybe Dom gave you my
Are
team.
you in a rebuild in that one too?
No,
Because it was like a hard
I pretty
contend.
much let Dom run that one this
Okay.
year, but it was no. I mean, I had some value though, but all right.
I have very limited value.
Yeah, he says yes.
No one
That's
down
crazy.
tier for
I
me.
never knew you were in there. That's hilarious.
We get the usernames all mixed
I'm
up.
pretty
You have to
sure-
tell us what your username is.
He probably
Dynasty Psych?
he doesn't. I don't think he says his real name. He probably doesn't want to dox himself. That's why I don't know. Okay, he's still cooking. Good. Yeah,
Good.
DH is a good guy. He's got some of my old leagues. I only actually like actively manage a couple because I would neglect some of them and I just feel bad. So
Yeah.
But I think that league was freaking awesome.
We got a little busier the last year and a half than we ever expected to.
Just a little bit. All right. Let's do this. So you got this one up?
Yep. Sorry, I'm just rereading it all.
How many championships did you win, Dalton? I bet you won 8. I won, I think, 5. You had to have won more than me. You had to have won more than I did. I won 3 Dynasty championships. I won like 3 out of 7. So you probably won 7 or 8. We don't have free blueprints right now unless you get the annual MotherFlocker. You ready to grade this? I'll let you start with the team grades. Go
Yep.
ahead.
So Marlboro Golds. It's the team name. Joe Burrow, Drake May, Jared Goff, and Michael Penix. Holy crap! From volume alone, that's a 9 out of 10.
Dalton said he won all 8 of his Dynasty leagues.
Jeez Louise.
Of course you did. Of course you did, Dalton.
Let's go, man.
Dalton's the best
That's
Dynasty
awesome.
player I know.
This is a 12-team Superflex PPR. So with that quarterback room, that's a 9 out of 10. That is incredibly solid. Love the depth pieces that you have there with the upside. It's a borderline 8 out of 10 or borderline 10 out of 10. It's hilarious that the QB rank is that on my teams. But running back, you got Travis Etienne, Benson, and Warren and Justice Hill. You could throw in there as well. That is a good old solid 2 out of 10.
Yeah, which
Wide receiver, you got Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, JSN, Jalen McMillan, Amari Cooper. Really, really nice high-end guys. That's easily an 8, potentially a 9. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 just because your top 4 guys are all top 12 guys. So you literally own a third of the top 12 wide receivers in Dynasty Fantasy Football right now. And then Kyle Pitts, who finally has a pulse.
I know. Finally did something.
Has a 4
actually caught a pass. Like,
a 5-target, 4-catch pulse.
We're not freaking out, but
Were we ever freaking out? We never believed in Kyle Pitts.
no, I'm saying we're not freaking out positively.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
just
no, no.
acknowledging signs
We're
of
just
life.
acknowledging that he is mostly dead,
Yeah.
slightly alive.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay.
So your cornerstones really consist of your quarterbacks and your wide receivers. This is a textbook rebuild reload team. This is perfect, and you're going to be in good shape for next season. This is a future value team because of all the rookie picks that you have.
Yeah. 100%.
If you're, and I'm going to add this in your comments, if your young pieces show out next season, you could be a serious contender.
100%. I love teams like this too, because a lot of times what ends up happening is you end up accidentally contending. Like, that's what we want. So,
Yep, you're definitely building this for the future. Easily. You got a ton of young guys here, so I love it. Let's try to move some pieces around here, see how we can gain some more value.
yeah, so I love May. I like Burrow. I think we could down tier from Burrow again, though. Just and get somebody. I mean, Burrow's been really good this year.
You could move.
So who would you even down tier to that I would?
Penix, I'm not ready to move yet
Where is Burrow?
because Penix is look pretty solid. Goff can't move. Goff is a forever keeper because his production outweighs his price every year.
I mean, you could technically trade Burrow altogether for a different position.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, let's do that. So what do we want to do? Do we want to go like Puka Nacua plus.
Yeah. His wide receivers are ridiculous.
He would. I was gonna say this is nuts.
How do you feel about getting a veteran?
Was there anybody that's like guaranteed like shoe in like that's top 30 right now? It's like going to increase in value. Like that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Let's do this in preparation for the rookie draft season. Let's get rid of anyone that has kind of any volatile value right now.
Yeah.
So Travis Etienne, I want off this team. Jalen Warren, I want off this team. McMillan, I want off this team. And Kyle Pitts, I want off this team.
I agree.
Everyone else that you have on your roster right now is kind of by definition a hold. The only guy I'd be okay with you exploring a move for just because of the sheer value that you have at quarterback right now is Joe Burrow because his value can't get any higher. That's it, period. Everyone else, I'm not going to recommend you move. I don't want you buying veteran running backs right now with this team build, not with the rookie picks that you currently have. So let's just insulate your value more. I'll go with let's package McMillan and Pitts, and let's get safer situations. And McMillan, I already said McMillan, Etienne and Warren. We'll leave Etienne and Warren. And we'll go with higher upside guys. Okay. Time for targets.
All right. We already talked about Puka. I think that's a good one. I want to do marketplace here, so I'm going to pull from our buys list.
Yeah.
So Olave is not a bad target for this team.
Yep. This is suggestion and comment. Your primary focus this offseason should be playing the market. Not necessarily positional need.
You're in a really good spot here to just play the market this year. Keon Coleman I like as a target for this team as well.
Did you see what he was doing last game?
Did you see a freaking high point that pass?
Yes.
Ooh,
I am
love it.
Big Coleman guy.
I know, and he's a good price too.
Yeah, he's been a buy low during the entire season for us in a lot of blueprints.
Let's do Coleman and Olave both on there.
Yeah.
I don't think we put any cornerbacks in there.
Any tight ends?
Who's the best buy low tight end that's actually elite right now? Hawkinson still?
Hawk is there. Honestly, I would even look into potentially purchasing McBride.
Yeah. All right. Hey, if you're watching, make sure you stay on because after this,
I'll put Hawk on here because he's a cheaper guy. But
because after this, if you want a chance to be on the Flock League channel, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna have you guys you'll see. But I'm gonna get you guys on the channel. So make sure right after this team review you're here. We're gonna do a Flock League clip on my phone. Because
Puka. So we got Puka, Olave, Coleman, all solid value guys, and then Hawkinson as well, who's coming off that injury and is starting to look a lot better.
Definitely more towards the middle on the rebuild content scale. He's definitely getting there.
You're getting there. You're very close.
The draft capital grade obviously is fantastic. Again, 105, 106, 109, 205, and 210 with all of the 26 picks. This is very, very good.
How's remind me what he said it. 105, 106, 109, 205, 210.
Yeah. The guy with Hurst wants to trade off of him. I'm assuming you mean Hurts and not Hayden Hurst. Burrow's my man. It would be like selling my firstborn child. Hey, you know how you win at Dynasty Leagues? Honestly, you know how you win at Dynasty Leagues? You don't get attached to any player. Like Nathan and I had to learn that. It took us a year and a half to learn that. And then after that, it's been a lot better. I know. I get it. Woo, because Travis Hunter was here. Travis Hunter was here. He does watch this channel. I'm shell shocked.
Literally going to brag about that for the rest of my entire life.
That is literally one of the highlights of everything we've done so far.
If we just self-imploded and ceased to exist today.
We have Travis Hunter was on our live stream one time, so yeah, that'd be good. All right. People want Dalton to be his own Dynasty channel. Guys, Dalton has a Dynasty channel. It's freaking Dynasty Domain. I don't know what you're talking about. Dalton's our boy. That man is our number one supporter. He is the dude. He can't leave. He's on a multi-year $1 million deal with Domain. So the $1 million he pays for blueprints.
Last suggestion and comment. Hold all your picks until they reach max value closer to the draft.
Look at the ceiling.
Oh my God.
Next one I'm shooting it at the camera, so
yeah,
it'll be fun. I hope it doesn't have enough force to knock it. I don't think it will, but all right, what else we got on this one?
That's a blueprint.
All right, Andrew, we appreciate you, my friend. Again, shop Burrow, see what you can get. you've got a really good team here. You've got a ton of value. There's a reason that you're first in the my teams here.
Future value is good value.
This is good. Yeah, it's really good value. So good job building this team.
You're on the value side.
And let's just play the frick out of the market.
DDM.
So, all right. Now we're going to do something. As you know, Nathan and I this year partook in the inaugural Flock League. And we had opposite seasons. Nathan finished second to last, or last, depending on which one comes out.
You sure you have to record with your camera? Just take it from here.
I'm going to do both. I'm going to pull clips from here, and I'm going to pull the clip from here. You'll see.
I see.
So right now, what I'm going to do, because you know we do this on the Flock League.
You should have told me you were going to record stuff here, because I would have brought the turkey hat. I would have brought the toilet lid. I would have brought.
This isn't about you. It's about me. I won the championship. This is about me. So I don't need you to be on the clips. Your primary role in the clips is to be mad that I'm shooting confetti everywhere. So
right.
I'm going to record a clip right now. We're going to shoot off some more confetti.
I'm going to put the best pouty face on.
I'm
actually.
Yeah, Matthew, we got yours. You're up next.
I don't think you could even.
Somebody said toilet lid. Can't wait. I'm gonna record. What I want you guys to do is when I start the recording, I want you to spam in the comments. Zero Dark Avery, Team Avery. Avery is the best person of all time. Team Domain, whatever you want to, just so I can show it on the Flock League channel that we're hanging out with our dudes. So I'm gonna get a confetti cannon. We're gonna shoot another one of these off. And here we go. All right, hanging out in the studio with the championship bling on. I've got Mr. Bean next to me looking at his computer, angry that I won and he did not.
Who's Bean?
Exactly. So we're hanging out. Go ahead and say what's up in the comments, everybody. We wanna see it. But we've been obviously celebrating, as you can see. Look at the desk. There's so much confetti because I'm just so excited. Will you hold this for me while I do this? I want somebody to.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do have to hold
Gosh,
it. It's on the outside camera. You're covering with your hand. You're such a moron.
My bad.
Look. Get this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Mason Stings. How about that? Avery on top. Diddy Huffman. All of our boys are here. And now I think it is official. This is part of the celebration. I won the Flock League. Everybody else didn't. Launch the confetti.
Oh, it's so loud. Oh my gosh.
I love it. All right.
Man, that stuff flies.
It does fly. This is how it feels to win the Flock League.
Launches right
Let's
there.
go. All right. Nathan has a receding hairline. I love it.
No, I don't. It's not receding.
Had a celebrity drop in the stream, league champ Avery. Oh, by the way, Travis Hunter dropped by. I love it. All right, thanks, guys. That was good. Appreciate ya. That'll make for a good clip. But I cited Nathan covering the camera with his hand like an idiot. So
I felt like a total boomer.
You absolutely are a boomer. Yeah. All right, cool. So we got A. Hayes. We're good on that one. And we got Matty Glow next. So he's going to be our next team review guy. So
got Lambo leaping with a submission, too.
Oh, okay, cool. Lambo, what's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, guys, let us know in the comments. Do you think the Lions are actually going to play their guys the entire game?
I highly doubt it personally, but all right, we got Matty first.
What's Danny Boy gonna do?
And we got Lambo leaping next. So this Matty Glow team is gonna be a Dynasty 12-team Superflex start 9. So pretty close to our leagues here in a full point PPR. He's gonna be the Danbury Trashers, and yet again, another team that's first in our My Teams Power Rankings. This is according to my rankings, which you get at flockfantasy.com/domain. This is obviously gonna have a league median here. Nathan's got it pulled up. Team grades, knock 'em dead, buddy.
Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Anthony Richardson.
That's good
with the potential upside there. That's a 7 out of 10. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Tank Bigsby, Jerome Ford, and some depth there. It's really Monty and Gibbs as your core, and then potential shot on Tank Bigsby, I guess. But that's probably a 5 out of 10 in a 12-team Superflex. And you got Puka, Drake London, and Marv. That is a great top 3 with DK, Jaden Reed, Brandon Ayuk as depth. That is an 8 out of 10. And then Brock Bowers and David Njoku as your tight ends. That is a 10 out of 10. Your record this year was 18 out of 10, so you were competing. I want to see if he has any notes here. Matty Glow, let us know in the comments what your championship status, what your playoff status was. I don't want to rub salt in the wound if you didn't make the championship, but clearly you were contending this season, and that's going to fit with our team archetype. You have a wide receiver factory. Contend, reload. You have plenty of cornerstones here to work with for the foreseeable future. And I love the look of it. So, no 2025 rookie picks outside of your fourths. You have 3 extra 25 fourths, and then you have no 26 third as well. So I'll just write that down. No 25 first, second, or third. 3 extra fourths, and then no 26 third. So limited draft capital, you're going to have a lower grade there for sure. But again, with the overall value you have on your team, I'm not too worried about it. We're just going to recommend a few down tiers here, and then we'll go from there. So cornerstones, you got Kyler and Lawrence, and you got Gibbs. And then Puka, London, and Marv as their top 3 wide receivers, and Brock Bowers at tight end. Very well-rounded from a cornerstone perspective.
It really is a really good team.
This is a really, really solid team. Yeah. So what are some moves that we're going to recommend to start out with? I think DK Metcalf as a 4th option, I'm not going to complain about. You can get better upside there because, again, you're so loaded. I just think that you can get a better piece that's priced in that range. So I'm just going to pivot from DK Metcalf. It'll be my first move.
Yeah. Do you want to have both Lions backs on this team? Are you good with that?
I am good with that.
I think I am too. I don't honestly think. I think that's like a non-issue.
Well, you can't move off of Montgomery right now.
No, you absolutely can't. And I don't want you to move off of Gibbs because I like him as much as I like anybody up there.
Yep.
So
agreed.
Yeah. All right. So second, then I mean, I like Ayuk on this team. Want to keep it. Marv, I like.
Let's shop Jaden Reed.
I love this freaking wide receiver.
Some higher upside. And then.
So, Matt, where did you finish this year?
Let's shop one of Njoku or Kraft.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Move some tight ends.
For
where did you finish this year, Matt? Did you not win? I know you said my team is dead to rights.
Yeah, that's what I asked him about. I don't know if he's answered yet. Yeah. We'll see on that one. But we've got your guys to move right now. DK Metcalf, let's pivot. Let's look for a higher upside from Jaden Reed. Let's move Njoku and Tucker Kraft for another position. Either one of those guys, could be both. You could do a significant down tier, but you don't need both of those guys alongside Bowers.
First round exit. I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, once you get to the postseason, we really care that we obviously ultimately want you guys to win championships, but what we care about most is that you're giving yourself a shot every year to at least make the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, a lot of it's parity. So
because like really when I'm looking at this, okay, I can kind of see like between London, Harrison, Reed, Metcalf, and Ayuk, like it's really hit or miss production wise at wide receiver.
Well, you lost Buka for the first half of the season too.
And so but even when you have all of these guys, like
Marv is going to take time to develop.
So do we want to focus on targeting some more consistently productive guys?
Yeah,
this offseason.
That's why I have them shopping DK and Jaden Reed. I want higher upside.
All right,
and I want
so then let's find those consistent guys. I want consistency.
The name
here.
of the game in that range is going to be.
Who's the name of the game?
He has Brandon Ayuk, right?
Yeah, he does.
DJ Moore and Chris Olave are both
DJ Moore
was
the first
range.
one that
I want
came to
both
mind.
of those guys. I want the value upside of Chris Olave on this team. You go, Terry, if you want to. I'm worried that they are going to target another wide receiver in free agency, which will hurt his value right now.
Oh, gosh.
I'd rather buy him later.
Please put Christian McCaffrey as a trade target for this team.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh. This would be perfect.
It's a good call.
Hey, Matt, do you think you can get Christian McCaffrey from whoever has him in this league? If you can, like, I mean,
any other good running back target? Because he could use... Actually, he'd be fine with those 3.
He would, but like, let's give him another depth veteran running. I mean, look, so now is a good time to buy veteran running backs after the season. Connor's a good one, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he just is on kind of extension.
Kamara,
honestly,
since he finished the season banged up. We'll go with McCaffrey and Kamara there.
Okay.
And then your wide receiver targets, Olave and DJ Moore.
All right.
Don't be afraid to target a couple veteran RBs in the early offseason at a discount. Don't trade any more future rookie picks for the foreseeable future. Texan.
My wife.
Did you tell her that?
Yeah. She also said her grandpa, who lives in Boulder, he was a doctor in Boulder. She said he knows Travis Hunter's dad. So
oh, nice.
My family actually knows Travis Hunter. He's a family friend.
Your connections are ridiculous.
I know. I know everybody. That's how we did this. Obviously, like it was all the connections we had. It had nothing to do with us being bad at this for a really long time and then finally getting good. But it's all the connections, right?
Okay, so your rebuild contend scale, you're going to be hard contending. I mean, you're in the contending zone right now. Not very many future rookie picks, nothing like that. So
yeah,
12 teams, super flex, great depth. Again, I mean, I'm sticking with your depth. You got solid stuff right now at that in that area. What do we do with Anthony Richardson?
I mean, if you can sell him for anything 5th round value or up, you do it. That's what I think. I hate the Colts coach. I hate their GM. I hate their quarterback.
Did you see his media thing yesterday?
Steichens? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah,
he looks like you saw it.
Yeah.
I about lost my marbles.
Ballard needs to go. Do you realize
everyone needs to go?
Do you realize that everybody has won the
go.
division twice except us since Ballard's been there? Everyone. Jacksonville's won it twice.
Do you know it's been 10 years since we won the freaking AFC South?
The easiest division in the league. It's ridiculous.
There's no excuse.
All right, let's finish.
Shop AR and see what you can get. Try getting a safer QB option like Dak, Goff.
We are both Colts fans. Born and raised in Indianapolis,
Purdy,
both of us. We're recording this about 20 minutes
McCarthy,
from Lucas Oil Stadium. So diehard Colts fans all of our lives. I've never been more apathetic than I am now, and neither has he. Ever. I've never seen him this apathetic. All right, Maddie, we appreciate you, man.
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to have a desire to win as an organization.
Calm down. Here we go. We got to stay focused.
If you wanted to win, you would just hire Vrabel.
Calm down.
It's not a hard formula.
Calm down.
The Chargers did it. They were like, Jim Harbaugh? Oh, yeah, come here, get whatever you want. Vegas was like, Jim Harbaugh. We want Pierce. Are you kidding me? Jim Harbaugh would have gone to Vegas in a heartbeat.
Maddie, we're going to send you your blueprint here in the next 24 hours completed, but we appreciate you, man. Like I said, a great team. That is a fantastic team. You're pushing elite value. If the running back position was higher, you're pushing elite value, honestly. Yeah, So that's a really big compliment. But you take it from the person complimenting you. So, all right. Domain has taught me to trade down in tiers. Who is in that tier below Hurts? Right now, the tier below Hurts. That tier probably ends after, let me see. Burrow is in that tier now. Honestly, Hurts is the tier end, and then it's Mahomes, Herbert, Love, Stroud, and May. May is the guy that I'll have to down tier right now, too.
May is the big...
He's a boy. Traded my first for Stroud and Collins, gave up a ton. I mean, that's Stroud and Collins, dude. So, Lambo, you're up, buddy. Good to see you. Glad you get another one of these. Love having you around. You're obviously one of our OGs. I like him young is the team name on this one. It's kind of funny. I think this might be a clean sweep so far of teams that being first in our power rankings here. Congrats on the win, Avery. We appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. I have the 101, which is Genty 104. You want Sanders or Ward there. Ideally, we'll look at your quarterback room here. I have too many wide receivers. There's 2 wide receiver, 2 flex only. It's a Dynasty Super Flex 12-team start 9. So again, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex. Do I trade 2 wide receivers to up-tier wide receiver, or do I trade a wide receiver for a running back swap? Brooks has gone until 26. The benches are small. So I think an up-tier is a better option than a swap. Thanks. You are very welcome. So let's take a look at this. Again, you're blowing everybody away from a value standpoint in this league. And let's go ahead and review this sucker. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So 2 wide receiver, 2 flex. You're right. You've got a lot of wide receiver depth here. So yeah, an up tier is going to be happening with Jaden Reed. I can tell you right now off the bat. But I'll go ahead and we'll start here again on a super flex 12 team. Caleb Williams, JJ McCarthy. That's going to be like a 5 or 6. I'll let Nathan decide. Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, I'll give that a 5 for now.
Tyrone Tracy, Jonathan Brooks, Audric Estimate, Trey Benson, Marshawn Lloyd. There's upside there, but not a ton of like guaranteed home run value. And so I would probably only give that one a 3. Maybe I think a 3 is fair. Neighbors, Puka, London, Thomas, JSN, Reed, Kirk, Wilson, Polk, Deontay Johnson, Dontavion Wicks. That's a 10. Pretty easily, it's a 10.
Jeez.
I mean, it's loaded. That's as good as it gets in a 12-team league for the most part. I mean, that's a 99th percentile wide receiver room right there. And then Hawkinson, Sennett, Eric All.
7.
Yeah, I'm good with that. He does have an extra first. He said he has the 101 in the 104.
Can I look at the rest of the stuff?
Yep. 101 and 104 for his picks. So that's
and an extra 26.
He's got a very, very, very good team here. And he says he's going to take Genty. I 100% agree with that analysis for this team. You absolutely could use Ash and Genty here.
He was 3-11 this year, my man.
I freaking love this, Nathan. Listen to
I
this.
would be expecting to make the contending switch in 2025.
Yeah, you're going to contend.
Wide receiver factory contend.
Listen to this one from Tyler. Next week, I'm going to need to get an updated blueprint for the wall to remember my first championship. Once you get an updated blueprint, send me a message and let me know that it's you, and I'll send you one for your wall. I will send you a print of the blueprint if you want it. Not even kidding. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Tell me if you won championships in the comments. We need freaking dopamine hits right now. We've had a couple tonight.
That's what we're here for.
I want to see that you guys won championships. I won 3 this year. Nathan won.
I'm hoping for 2.
Yeah.
I have 1 locked in. I've got 1 that's tight tonight, but I'm pretty confident.
So we had decent years like this. Honestly, I made a lot of championships. I won them all this year, which was crazy. But let us know how many Dynasty championships you won. Like literally, this is what we live for. We live for you guys. We winning championships. So all right, got the positional grades. Sunrider says I finished last in my Dynasty league. You only won law of averages.
Move number 1. Jaden Reed. Go
plus,
get a quarterback.
Look at his freaking receivers.
And go get Dak Prescott right now, just as some insurance for JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I'm good getting a QB3 here. So let's also give him some running back options.
Tyron Tracy, we need to move.
Tyron Tracy, I would pivot off of.
Safer situation.
Hey, quit telling me you got last in your Dynasty leagues. We got somebody. A is tied right now. Won the toilet bowl. Okay. You're not making us feel better. It happens, though. I have rebuilt, obviously, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy, I'm good with. Jaden Reed, we need to give him some running back targets here.
Yep.
Who do we like? Who do we like at running back?
We've got him contending heading into 2025, and we like Christian McCaffrey right now.
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's perfect. What if we just go and invest in Bucky Irving at the highest price he's ever going to be at? How about that? Is that smart?
I'll have you go get Montgomery.
Yes. Thank you.
That's a discount running back
I love
as
it.
well.
I love it.
So CMC and Montgomery. Got moving off of Reed and Tyron Tracy. Tyron Tracy right now is value equivalent to Christian McCaffrey. That should be a crime.
Here's the thing. You don't even this team came in last this season, but it was more on purpose. I'm impressed you got last with this team, with these receivers. So you don't need any other receivers here. I would get rid of these guys. I would probably
even shop.
It's a
one
2
of
wide
JSN
receiver, 2
or
flex.
BTJ.
I would flocks. I would shop both of those guys and just see what you can get. Give him some elite running backs. And you're elite running backs away from winning this league. Mixon, we can give him Mixon. Mixon is cheap.
I would try to go. We
like
need
McCaffrey.
one more guy for him to move. I already have McCaffrey and Monty.
Oh, okay.
We need one more guy to move. You said JSN?
JSN or BTJ, just shop them. You don't. They're not like sells, but you shop them and see how deep you can get as a contender here.
So I'll just put BTJ/JSN as your last look to trade. And again, you're live listening to this right now, so you know what we mean when we're saying this. Don't do it unless you get a haul and see if you can get a ridiculous amount of production upside for them.
Because here's the thing.
For
you
one
could,
of them. I
you
wouldn't
honestly,
move both. I'd move one or the other.
This team is good enough from a build standpoint, from a value, from an asset standpoint, where I'm being honest with you. I don't recommend this because you can always make teams better. You could theoretically sit with this team all offseason and it would go up in value just because you've built it so well, and you would end up being really good next year. You just done that good of a job. You don't think I should trade someone like London for a quarterback? You could if you.
I would rather you trade Jaden Reed and another depth piece if it takes it, and go get Trevor Lawrence or Dak Prescott.
But you could take Jaden Reed and take Caleb Williams into up tier and try to go get Jaden Daniels or Joe Burrow.
I just wouldn't, I wouldn't do that right now because I don't want to move Caleb Williams before they go get a head coach.
True. So not now. Don't.
And you don't move McCarthy.
So here's the thing. So put in the comments.
I'll give you another quarterback target.
Wheel and deal, and see if you can get an elite QB. I think that's a good idea. I like it. So I definitely think. Luke, what's up? Luke, dude, if you rewind, Travis Hunter was in our stream and left a comment on here. Actually Travis Hunter. It's freaking wild.
Wheel and deal, see if you can get an elite QB.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's half point PPR league. So
Monty, CMC, Dak, and who is your favorite elite QB target right now?
May? Are you leading me on?
You.
Oh, elite QB. Let me look. I think it's
an elite QB.
I think it's Jaden Daniels or Jalen Hurts.
Daniels is too high. Like he's not ranked too high. He's going to be too expensive.
Well,
Hurts would be more affordable.
All right, let's do Hurts then. You could do Mahomes, but I just don't feel like Mahomes is elite in Dynasty at all.
I'd rather do Burrow than Mahomes.
I would too. That's the problem though, is you're going to overspend.
You'll have to pay more for a rushing QB. I'll give you a non-rushing QB because rushing QBs, you know who those guys are and what they're going to cost. So I'll give you Burrow.
Luke, it was quite a while. It was like an hour ago, but it was during the mock draft. Like during the first round of the mock draft, I put his comment on the stream. He says, "Wow, bigger moment, Flock League or Hunter being on here." I think Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's like actual professional accomplishment for me. So, like, I'm not kidding.
We're gonna milk that for a long
And so
time.
is winning the league. Like,
hey,
but here's the thing: I knew I was
guys,
going to win the league.
I will say, get ready to see a Travis Hunter jersey wherever he gets drafted to. It's going to be sitting.
There's going to be a
here.
Colorado jersey back
There's
there next
gonna be
week. I'm just telling you.
The Colorado one. Sure.
We weren't going to do jerseys up here. It's absolutely going
It's
on
gonna,
the wall
gonna go up there. Yeah.
with the picture of his comment.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. One time, Travis Hunter commented "Wow" on our stream.
Yep.
All right. What else we got on this one?
Wide receiver factor. We got the cornerstones laid out. The depth score is fine. It's nothing. It's nothing
Yeah.
crazy. You got some decent guys there. I'll give you a 4 out of 10. And then we're just working on suggestions and comments right now. Your draft capital grade is really, really good. You've got great draft
it is
capital
good.
here. Running back's going to be
It's a
taken
good
care
team.
of. That's a really good grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be contending next year. Burrow, Dak, CMC, Montgomery as your top targets. Guys to move: Jaden Reed for a QB, Tyron Tracy for a safer situation, Brian Thomas Jr. or JSN. Just a pivot move. See who you can get. Suggestions and comments.
Yeah. Again, fish for an elite QB. My second one here. You could roll with this wide receiver room and it would work. But just shop any and every single one of them just to see how good of deals you can get for whoever wants. Just play the market and see whoever's going to have the highest potential return. Like, that's what I would be doing. You have a ton of leverage here, Lambo. Like, you got a ton of leverage.
For a lot of people, depending on how they're valuing their picks and the overall status of their team, we're going to recommend that they down tier from the 101. I do not want you down tiering from the 101. Genty is perfect for this team. He's absolutely perfect for this team. So, honestly, expect to hold your 101 and 104. Pick both picks.
Yeah,
like,
I think so too. I think you got a good team to set yourself up with those picks. Like, I like it. I think Travis Hunter is my favorite football player now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even kidding.
Like starstruck right now.
I know. All right. You got to clickbait that. We'll use it somehow. We're gonna get it. I'm definitely changing our YouTube profile to Travis Hunter watches our show. 100%. Like,
Yep.
I'm gonna milk it so much. People are gonna get sick of it. That was so funny.
This is a really good roster.
I love it, Lambo. Good job, man. Again, as you make trades in this league, drop it in the Discord. Send me a DM. You know, I'm gonna get caught up on my DMs here. It's been crazy with the holidays, but most of the time I'll be fairly decent at. Why did it go away?
Still pumping out that content though.
Yeah. All right, cool. We are definitely gonna have Travis as the thumbnail. Do you believe it?
Yes.
All right. Sweet.
That was a good night, guys. We got a nice rookie mock draft in, a live one. Since Sleeper sucks, we made our own, and it actually worked out really well.
It did.
I'm really happy about that.
It did work out really well.
It looked oh so nice.
Yeah,
too.
Becca did a great
Because people
job.
could actually freaking read it. You know?
Luke wants Rasheed Rice back.
In what league?
I don't know, but he wants it. So, all right. Savannah says I'm being such a fangirl. What would you do if the Heisman-winning #1 overall pick, future #1 overall pick,
I don't want to hear
football
it, Anna.
player? It's not Anna. It's Savannah. It's my wife.
Oh, okay.
What would you do? What would you do?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis Hunter 101. Travis Hunter of the Jags had to put up his jersey. I'm telling you. Appreciate it, Lambo. All right. Good stuff. Well, you know what? I got to go buy a bottle of champagne.
Oh, that's right. The Rasheed Rice deal that I made was I moved. Luke, you got to remind me which one. The Domain Team League, I fleeced him. I think I moved Hurts, and I got Kyler and Rasheed Rice.
Give him a free roster review. I don't know if he has a Flock account. He definitely used code Domain if he does, though. We know that. In all honesty, his algorithm probably put in a 2025 draft thing that said that. That's probably how he found the video. Because I don't think he subscribes.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Like, because they would tell us on. I think it would tell us
we
on.
could look and see now, but
Yeah, but
probably with as obnoxious.
wait,
as we were,
actually,
he
you
was
have to
probably
be a
like, "I'm
subscriber
not
to comment. I
subscribing."
have subscribers only on. I'm not even kidding. Oh my gosh. Let me look and see if it shows up in our recent subscribers thing.
Okay, I gotta see here. Dang, this team is kind of good. The Domain Team League, I just got cooked by injuries.
Yeah.
So, the transaction history. What do you mean no transaction history? In the Domain Team League, there's totally transaction history. This is stupid. This is inaccurate. Oh, here we go. Kyler Murray and Rasheed Rice. I gave him Jalen Hurts and Isaac Guerrero.
Do you guys think, depending on what team drafts Travis Hunter, what position he's going to play, you think any team in the top 10 allows him to play both corner and receiver? I think so. He's obviously got very good agent. He obviously is good enough to do it.
I think one of the best reason, because we've heard everything and everyone's heard everything at this point, but like everyone's saying, a lot of the pros are saying like, oh, he's going to be a corner. He's going to be a corner. It's easier to be, for him to be a corner than a wide receiver in this day and age and stuff. Number one, he's talented enough to be a wide receiver and to be a cornerback at the same time. I truly believe that he could do both if he really wanted to and he was allowed to, if an NFL team let him do it. The one reason that I'm not willing to fold right now and say that, oh, he's going to be, a majority corner and, an occasional wide receiver is if he declares as a wide receiver and he plays in the NFL as a wide receiver, the financial compensation that he gets as a wide receiver is 25 to 30% greater than what the highest paid corners are getting in the league right now.
Yeah.
So he's one of the best athletes we've ever seen. So he can be a wide receiver and he could be a top option anywhere. So if he can
it
do
doesn't
that,
matter what he does. If he picks one side of the ball, he's going to be elite at it.
Right.
If he picks both, again, it's going to limit his dynasty upside just from a production standpoint, I think, from a wide receiver standpoint. But
it'll be interesting to see how teams scheme him up. Like,
it will be.
Really, will he be on crucial third down sets? Like, will they put him out on third and longs on defense as a corner to lock down a top option? Or will he be on? I don't know. It's going to be crazy.
I think the Jags could take him too, and honestly, the Jags don't need him at receiver. He'd be great alongside BTJ, but see again playing alongside Brian Thomas Jr. Like I don't think he would, need to be the absolute alpha wide receiver there because you've got another really good one.
To still be productive,
because he can be a really good weapon without being fantasy productive, and so that's what we have to balance.
You saw Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley be very productive together as well.
Yeah.
Now Christian Kirk was an exclusive slot, so they're very complementary assets. Travis Hunter probably wouldn't play exclusive slot.
Yeah.
If I were a guessing man. But that's also why I don't think the Jags are going to draft him. That's just my opinion. But
all right, well, that was obviously probably the best stream of our lives, and it crashed right in the middle and completely disappeared.
Brady said he'd go into the Pats. The Pats would be sick.
A lot of people think it's the Pats, and honestly, it could be.
That would be awesome.
So
for Drake May, oh my gosh.
I mean,
oh man,
that was a lot of fun. So you guys, if you were on here, you'll be on the Flock League video that comes out tomorrow. So shout out. Sorry I spoiled it for you, but I just can't help myself. I also need to have some fun tonight. So, all right, y'all, we're going to call it there. Get ready for the game. I got to go buy a bottle of champagne. So, about to break out the champagne. All right, we appreciate you guys. We love you. Travis, thanks for watching, my friend. we'll start moving you up our rankings because, again, a lot of what you need to evaluate in a prospect is what YouTube
when
channels.
they comment on your channel.
I mean,
right?
like that's a pretty. We need to update the rookie draft guide now. So
we have him ranked high.
we need to move him to number one
have him
overall.
at 4.
He needs to be in his own tier. The domain watches domain tier. So all right. Love you guys. We'll see you here soon. We'll do another stream this week for sure. Dynasty's back. We're doing streams multiple times a week. I'm going to go celebrate the win. Peace out. See you later.